Alright, back like we never left because we never did leave. You got your boy Love on the Hate One and your boy Gil is in the building. And we back at y'all with another radio call. You guys already know we finna cook. Shit, man. This whole Conor Benn situation with Eddie Hearn, man. Who's wrong and who's right? You know, it's a lot of people out there that feel like, you know, Conor Benn did Eddie Hearn dirty. You know, but at the same time, you guys do have to understand this. Look at this like a wake-up call, man. Boxing is a business. You can't trust nobody. You can't trust no fucking body. In my opinion, you can't even trust some of your own fucking family members. Let alone, you know, somebody like, you know, Eddie Hearn. Some people feel like, hey, you know, it's some people out there that don't feel like Conor Benn was wrong. You know, boxing is a business. Eddie Hearn has done some snakish shit in the past. Maybe this could be revenge or karma for Eddie Hearn. You know, it's all type of ways you can look at this situation. And of course, you know, Gil, I want to know yours because I know you got some things to say about this. But mine is like, I do feel it's dirty, man. Like me, but see, I'm the type of guy, I believe in loyalty. Okay, I believe in loyalty to a T. And I personally believe, like, a guy that lent me money when I was broke, because let's be real, you guys, Conor Benn, I ain't gonna say he was shit broke as me, but before these fucking Chris Eubank fights, that man he wasn't papered up like that, okay? Them fights he was putting on with guys like Chris Algier, he wasn't making them shit but $50,000, okay? So Eddie Hearn put in a lot of work on Conor Benn, getting him into big fights, and also over-exaggerated on his talents and capabilities. Yes, Conor Benn is a decent fighter. Yes, he has a very crowd-pleasing style, which why I thought it was a good move for Azufa to pick him up, and it was a business move. Was it snakish? Yes, but Eddie Hearn's, you know, I always say this, you never put all your eggs into one basket, and it sounds like that's what he was doing with Conor Benn. Yes, he still has AJ, but you guys do know AJ is on, I ain't gonna say on the decline, but he's on his way out. Yes, AJ still got some fights left in him. I personally feel like AJ may give us 4 to 5 fights before he get up out of here, and I feel like that's on a perfect night, maybe 6. But we all know, shit, Conor Benn being young, it's a lot of fights and a lot of money that could be made, you know, from Eddie Hearns with Conor Benn. But is Eddie Hearns really mad because Conor Benn left him, or he's mad because all the money that he knew he would make, he's not going to get now, and he has to basically not start all over, but go back to either creating another fighter or somebody better than Conor Benn to make that type of revenue, or just go back to Anthony Joshua. It's shit. It's crazy to me, man. But hey, at the end of the day, business is business. But yeah, what's your thoughts on it?
I thought it was dirty, bro, because I mean, I understand it's a business, bro, but you also can't be burning bridges all over the place. You know what I mean? And this was a guy that loaned him money when he really didn't have anything. You know, so I don't know. Probably because, you know, I know what it's like to be loyal to somebody. When they got your back, you always got to show appreciation. But at the same time, Eddie should have secured that contract and made sure that it was taken care of before Zufa could zoop in and kind of take him from him. But like I said, it is kind of dirty because you should have told them, you know what, I'm thinking about leaving, and they did offer me this much money. So can you match it? Would be my question. If you can't, then I think I'm gonna go. But I would like to have your blessing so that, you know, there's no bad blood. You know?
Yeah, I mean, yeah, it's crazy, man. Like I said, I'm with you, Gil. I do feel like it was fucked up. You know, a guy that lent you, you know, hundreds of thousands when you didn't have it. You know, a guy that basically had your back, you know, when you were at your lowest, and all of a sudden you get up and then you just leave. You just say, fuck Eddie Hearns. And you know why it's so cold to me, or a reason is even colder, Gil? It's because it's not like he wasn't going to make that much money, if not more, with Eddie Hearns. Now I know shit, Zuffa must have offered him something he could have refused. Like, it's like, come on, they probably offered him something wild. Like, the number had to have been crazy for you to just put your loyalty level on the line to say fuck loyalty at this point. The number has to have been crazy. But, you know, I feel like, you know, I'm still gonna stick with, you know, I'm still gonna stick with Eddie Hearn because I feel he's still gonna make millions regardless with Eddie Hearns too. But who knows? Shit, maybe he got offered something that he couldn't. Shit, it was just money talks. One thing we do know, people can talk. One thing I do know, and I don't give a fuck what nobody say. You can talk all this shit about what you would do, what you could do, woulda, coulda, shouldas. Money does talk. Okay, money does talk. I ain't gonna lie, money does talk. I mean, shit, like I said, that's all I can say. Money does talk, and it's a lot of people that are fucking, you know, cross over their own family for millions of dollars, let alone somebody that's just a businessman to them. So, I don't know, man. Like I said, I'm with you, Gil. I feel like it was snakish. I wouldn't have done it. But like I said, you know, I've never been offered 20, 30 million before neither. So
let's remember that Eddie also defended him when he got popped for the steroids. He tried to make excuses for him, right? So you also got to take that into account. When somebody stands up for you and he's there for you, can you really sell him out like that and really not expect some kind of backlash? You know what I mean? I'm just thinking about it like, personal wise, I would take offense to it, but what are you gonna do? It already happened. I mean, I've been there in places where it's like you build somebody up and they go. I understand it, but at the same time, you want to build something together, get something done, and make money. That would be perfect, but sometimes you can't do it.
Yeah, that's true. And Eddie Hearns also said this, and there's a lot of other things that I can say about Conor Benn, but I'm not going to say it. So it's like he's withholding some things too that I would like to know, because maybe it's more detrimental than what just Conor Benn did. So, like I said, I understand business is the business, but yeah, man, you talk about, like you said, man, shit, he been with that man through thick and thin. And another thing is too, I don't know if Conor Benn would be as big without Eddie Hearn.
And let's remember, Eddie asked him to talk to him, and he said, "I don't have to. I don't want to." So they didn't even get a chance to talk together and see where he was coming from. So that kind of shows me that he has a kind of snakish mentality, bro. If you can't even talk to a guy that had your back when you were at your lowest point,
yeah,
I'd be like kind of suspicious about it. It's like, okay, well then, did you always lie to me and shit? You know what I mean?
Yeah, well, if you think about it, isn't taking PEDs like kind of low-key snakish behavior?
Yeah.
So that alone is, like, you can't really trust a person that got caught on PEDs. I'm talking about, and I don't want to hear you guys say, "Oh, so why you support Canelo?" Listen, man, we already broke that down a million times about the beef and all that shit, you guys. I ain't even to get back into that. We know Conor Benn got his little snakish ways, man.
And it's like, at the end of the day, bro, do you really want to burn those bridges when your contract runs out? If you burn the bridge with Eddie, you can't go back. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So you just eliminated another person that would have your back when you need it.
Yeah, but in my opinion, you know, when guys do shit like this, snakish shit, it's something you could learn from. Because even Eddie Hearn said it, like, if he really wanted to, he could have basically tied down Conor Benn earlier with the contract, but he didn't do it because he took it for granted. He took it for granted. He didn't think he'll leave him like this. But now you know, man. Fuck all that shit. If you invest, and it do hurt when you put in so much investment to somebody and they just leave you.
Time and effort into getting them what they need so that you're okay. You know what I mean? So
yeah,
I get it.
It's like that's why like a lot of I know this may sound crazy or toxic, but you got guys out here who be down there wanting to kill their wife, or vice versa, wife be want to kill their husband because I done stood by you through thick and thin, and as soon as you get rich, you just want to leave me for somebody else. Like, just saying fuck me, like I wasn't there for you before you got on. That does hurt when you spend so much time and energy and invest in somebody, and then they just leave you the moment they get on.
Yeah, bro, to build them up and then they bounce when they get money. It's like
that's some shit. That hurts, man. That hurts. So I feel Eddie Hearn wholeheartedly, but he got to look at it on the bright side. It was a lesson learned. Like, cause I know what don't kill you make you stronger. We got to take that into consideration.
Yeah, bro, and doesn't he have boots right now, bro?
Oh yeah, he do got boots. Yeah, he got boots. So
I mean, he could build up boots like that.
Yeah, he's not cut for dry. He's not cut for dry, but yeah, he's pretty. That was a lot of money. Let's just say that.
Yeah, I'm just saying because I mean, if he doesn't have Conor, it's no biggie. You just gotta build up stars that are coming up. I mean, doesn't he have Bam right now? Do we got Bam, or is Bam doing like partial with them? I think he's doing partial, but I mean that just shows you that you got other fighters right now that you can offer a contract to and kind of build up your stable again, bro. You're not automatically out of it even without Conor. So maybe he will want to do it because he doesn't have a Conor. So now he can do more stuff.
That's something to think about right there. Makes sense. But yeah, man.
Boots is on the come up too, bro. So you got to build those guys up too. So I mean, he's not limited. Like, if he loses Conor, but like I said, it's just a low down move that he busted. Yeah. True. Those are just my final thoughts on that situation.
No, we gonna cook this one. You got me thinking as we speak, shit. But yeah, that's my final thoughts too, though.